Jason Davis on the Best Soccer Show on the line with U.S. International and FC Dallas winger Brek Shea. How are you, Brek?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Not bad. Thanks for coming on. I'm gonna start with your injury situation. You sat out the game against Colorado. I got to ask about, what is this, turf toe? What's going on here?
Yeah. I guess the doctor said it was a sesamoid and contusion, I guess, which is turf toe. It's just a lot of pain and really annoying, pretty much.
So I've been watching sports my entire life, and I hear turf toe all the time, but I'm not sure I have a grasp on what exactly it is. It's a bruise?
Yeah. I mean, basically what they told me in mine was a bone bruise on the bottom of the ball of my big toe. So, I mean,
okay.
Just walking and everything is just, in pain at all times and just really annoying, to be honest.
So what's the prognosis, and does this threaten anything with international stuff coming up?
No, basically just get a little rest, and then obviously I'm still going to feel it while I play, but hopefully I'll be back soon enough.
Okay, so you're feeling pretty comfortable about your status in the U.S. national team. Obviously, you've been in the mix. You like the way that Jurgen Klinsmann is running things at this point?
Well, you never know. I would hope to go in. It's always up to Jurgen. But I do like the way he's done things. You look at the last game when we beat Italy in Italy. I think that's a pretty cool accomplishment. And I think I like the games she's getting us. She's getting us big international games in the same country as the team. And I think that's definitely going to help the team grow.
Got Scotland and Brazil coming to the States. So you feel at this point that the philosophy that Jurgen Klinsmann has installed, does it fit the national team, or is it more of a situation of the players having to fit to Jurgen?
I definitely think Jurgen has his ways, and I think it's both ways, to be honest. But he definitely cares about the stuff on the field and off the field, which I really do like.
So at this point, there's been a lot of talk about you possibly being tired. You played a lot of games over the past year, national team and club soccer. Has fatigue been an issue for you since the season started 2012?
No, I haven't been tired at all this year. I think that goes back to last year, and I don't like that people keep saying that because I'm not tired. I actually feel right now better than I have, and as long as I can remember. So I want to get that clear that I am not tired. So
you get a little angry when you hear people talk about fatigue and Brek Shea?
Yeah. Lately it's not. People keep asking me, and I keep telling them I'm not tired, so I don't know where you're getting that from.
Oh, I'm sorry then, Brek. I didn't mean to go
I'm
down.
not mad at you. I'm just because I know people keep saying it.
All right, so I got to ask you about the situation at FC Dallas. You're one of those guys. You're young and you're talented, and people want to talk up our young, talented MLS players as future European stars. You signed a new contract. What is your aspirations? Obviously you're happy in Dallas. You wouldn't sign a new contract if you weren't. But what are your aspirations for the future, and where do you ultimately end up seeing yourself play?
Who knows? I don't look that far in the future. I'm happy here. Obviously, my contract's here for a few more years. But I do have a goal to go to Europe, and I guess when the time is right, I will go.
You spent some time in Arsenal training over the winter. Was that something that Jurgen Klinsmann set up, or was that something that your agent did? How did that come together?
No, I think Jurgen set it up. I think he's good friends with Arsene Wenger. Played for him back in the day. He just wanted me to see what it was like playing at the top level and with one of the best teams in the world.
There was some comments that came out, I think it was through the Arsenal website, that kind of set American fans off a little bit because Arsene talked about you like you were a defender, and we don't think about you as a defender anymore, Brek. So how much interaction did you have with Arsene? It didn't seem like he quite had a grasp on who you were.
No, I think we had a good understanding. I think he just enjoyed the way I defended as a midfielder, as an attacker, being able to that bonus of being able to do both. No, but I think we had a good understanding. When I was there.
And you're pretty established at this point. You think of yourself as a wing player, and there's you're young enough that I think that at some point some manager may look at you and say, "Hey, look at this skill set. Maybe we can make him a left back."
Yeah. I enjoy playing left mid. I like playing midfield. I love attacking, obviously. But I did play left mid growing up with the youth national teams. So I mean, it just depends. I'm not really sure what my future holds.
So you're just open to you're so easy, Brek. You're just open to anything. That's fantastic.
I just want to play.
Yeah, no, I got you. So my co-host Jared Dubois always likes to get in a couple. He can't join us today. His first one, he hates when I sell him out by mentioning that these are his questions, but come on. He asked me, what do you think of the comparisons to between Brek Shea and Clint Mathis? And were you aware of Clint when you were growing up?
Yeah, I think that Clint didn't take stuff from anyone. I think he had a free spirit. I mean, he was kind of a rebel, I guess. So that's why I think that's where people kind of compare us. I mean, he was a great player, and a good guy. So hopefully, I can be one of those one day.
It goes beyond the hair. Then it's more about the rebellious spirit that you guys embody on the field. Do you feel like you have some of that Clint Mathis attitude in you when you play?
Yeah, I definitely do. I feel rebellious on the field a lot of times, and I do see that.
So I saw that you are campaigning to get on ESPN's First Take, that there aren't enough soccer players or no soccer players on First Take, and you want to get on there and talk to Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless. First of all, what topics are we talking about here?
I want a soccer player on there. I mean, if I go on there, that'd be awesome. I want soccer to be on ESPN. I don't understand why it's not, and it should be talked about more. And I hate when ESPN has top 10 and then Messi scores 5 goals in Champions League and he's number 3 in top 10.
Well,
and some baseball player catches the outfield pop fly and it's number 1.
So
that really, really gets me upset.
Baseball's not your thing, or are you just saying that a Messi goal?
I'm just saying a pop fly is routine. There's 3 of them a night, and then a guy like Messi scores 5 goals in Champions League in a game, and it's not even the number 1 play. I don't think they appreciate soccer as much as it should be.
Okay, so it's got to take this spectacular. They had Papi Cisse and his goal on there, so obviously actually that was voted by the fans, and then they take a shot with the soccer fans showed up and voted for this goal. That's because there's a lot of soccer fans, right? So they need to be paying a little bit more attention. So I think that you'd be fine. You'd be excellent on that show. What do we need to do to help? You said any soccer player, but let's push Brek Shea. What do you think we need to do to help Brek Shea get on First Take?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to get on there. I'm just telling my Twitter followers to say something, and so hopefully, but I don't really know what should be done. Anything right now would help.
Okay, so there's a Twitter campaign. Let's just make that the thing. And I see there's a hashtag. It's like Brek for First Take or something like that. So is that what we need to?
First Take.
We will mobilize our listeners to get Brek on First Take.
Good.
All right, yeah, we're all behind this.
Appreciate it.
Love to see soccer on ESPN in general, outside of the MLS broadcast and the EPL broadcast. This is something we need to do. Talk about a little bit about where you stand, FC Dallas stands at this point. I mean, I know it was frustrating for you not being able to play against Colorado. What kind of emotional roller coaster were you on, just considering how that game went?
Last night's game?
Yes.
Well, it's not fun watching my team play when I want to be out there to help them, and then they go 2 men down in the first half, and watch them have to play pretty much the whole game 2 men down. I don't really know if some of the cards should have been given. So that's not. It's just frustrating, really. So
at this point, how do you feel like the team has come together? I mean, obviously, trying to get David Ferreira back and having traded Marvin Chavez, those are the things that stick out to me. But there's obviously, Shellis is trying to put together a successful team and take you guys back to the promised land. How does that happen now?
I mean, we have a good team. I think once we get the whole team together at once, once we get David back, I think it's just once we get everyone back and we can get a couple games together, I think we'll be one of the teams that people will fear.
So who in the West? I mean, obviously LA has disappointed, and right now people are talking about San Jose, Wondolowski scoring goals like it's going out of style, and Seattle's making a run for the best team in the West. But who do you pinpoint as the target? Who's the team that you guys or you personally think is the best team right now?
It's hard to say. Obviously Wondolowski, every time he shoots the ball right now, he's scoring a goal. So anytime you have a forward like that, you got to fear that team. but I still think Salt Lake is one of the best teams in the league, most consistent. I mean, their style and then the way they play, they get a lot of wins out of that.
All right, so let me finish on this. We in the last couple of weeks we've been talking about if states had national teams, who would have the best national team? Now, obviously Texas is up there, but there's California and there's Jersey. So give me your thoughts on why Texas would have the best national team if states had them.
I do think Texas should have the best national team. To be honest, I think that we just have that fight. I think we have skilled players. We have guys that will fight and bust their butt for the team. I think we'll be able to grind out a win in any situation.
So who's captain? Is it Clint without a doubt, or somebody else captain?
Yeah,
it's Clint.
One of the guys, fourth best player in the EPL. I think he's going to be our captain.
All right. Well, we appreciate the time. Thanks very much, Brek.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Have a good night.
You too.